Welcome to Truly Heal and Ozone at Home, a treatment which we well know from all clinics around the world they use for dealing with pathogens, dealing with virus, bacteria, mold, yeast and fungi. All of those pathogens suppress our immune system or cause a big burden. So if you have a high overgrowth of a certain bacterium or you have overgrowth of viral load, then that suppresses your immune system, occupies your immune system, so it cannot take care of actually floating cancer stem cells or tumors in general. And that's why ozone is used by all clinics as a regular treatment 3 times a week, just to prime your immune system and to bring in a big load of oxygen into your blood. Now the concept is very simple. It is used to sterilize, to disinfect. Air purification in big hotels are made with ozone. So there is lots of ozone air purifiers, but also sterilizers for equipment that are using ozone to kill off pathogens. And that's the same what we do with this device in a medical application. And I will show you below each how it's done safely and how you can do it very conveniently in your own environment without causing harm to your system. Now, ozone is not welcome treatment because it's extremely cheap, it's very affordable, and it can be used for many different applications, which is not really in favor of the pharmaceutical industry. And that's why it is something that we can use in our own environment very safely, but you need to be careful that you don't breathe it in. And I'll cover all of those cautions very clearly. Now, to use ozone, you need the ozone generator and you need an oxygen bottle. Oxygen is then transferred with this little hose from the bottle into the generator, which is powered by electricity. And then up here, you can absorb or take out ozone, and it fills up automatically by the pressure, and I'll show you that in the video below. So it's a very simple medium, a simple concept to use in every environment. But, and this is the main focus that I would like you to watch out very careful. If you have no prescription for medical oxygen, if you don't have any way to get medical oxygen, which are these white bottles with these little straight head, the screw down here, and that's where you would connect one of these connectors, and I hope you can see it here in the video. They have down here those 2 little knots, and those notches, they slide into your device. You open it up. Okay, now they slide in and you close it, and that's it. And that's a very simple and convenient way to connect your ozone device, and then you would plug it in with your hose and plug it in here to the generator. And that's the whole setup that you need. Now I will explain about the flow rate in a moment, but that's the setup for medical oxygen. If you don't have that, this is 99.8% clean. Very good. Pure oxygen, right? Now, what happens if you don't have a medical license? A lot of people, they don't have a prescription for medical oxygen. They can still use it. They simply order this regulator, which is for commercial oxygen. And let me just take this bottle down and bring this one up so that you can see it. It has, you see it here, it has a simple screw-on connector, and you don't need even tools. You just simply connect that directly to the bottle, and because it has a little rubber seal, all you need to do is you slide it in and then you tighten the screw with your hands until it's nice and sealed, and that's pretty much it. So I always go until the end, until it's all the way fixed. It's fine, and then you just turn that a little bit and now it's tight. Now this would be the solution, which is 99.5% clean, and it's filled from the same tank. The only thing which is different is the bottle. And usually not even that, it's just the color of it and the paperwork and all the administrative work to reduce the sale of medical oxygen. But you can use this in exactly the same way with your ozone generator, and it works 100% perfect. We use that with all our patients as standard, because then they don't need any prescriptions, any involvement of doctors, and it makes the process quite simple. Now, once you've connected this, you need to watch out for two things. And let me show you. I hope you can see it here in the video. If it's not reflecting too much, there is down here a little indicator, and that's something you can close down to 0. Now it's on 0. I hope you can read that. It's on 0. And now you open it up to 132. Now that's 132 produces 99% ozone, pure ozone, very aggressive, very irritating to the skin, causes burning sensations, and you don't want to use that. That's why the top two, 132th and 116th with 90% concentration, are actually this way, are actually marked as red. You don't want to use it at this concentration. It actually can, if you use it for insufflation, cause a severe burning sensation, which you don't want. Now, if you go one further down to 1/8, then you have a concentration of 71, which is for some people okay. I personally have no problems, whereas many of our clients who have rather inflamed colon, they would feel that already as a burning sensation. That's why recommended value is 1/4 flow rate, 1/4 liter per hour, per minute, and that produces a concentration of 42. The two yellow fields are the ones that we recommend. This is for an oxygen concentrator, and this is when it comes from the bottle. Now 42 is perfect, and that's what they use for blood wash. That's what they use in most clinics. It's the most recommended form of ozone that doesn't cause any kind of stress to your body or to your system. So you turn this here to 1/4. Now I do that here on this device, and I hope you can see it. It's 1/4. And all I need to do now is plug in the power supply. Now, for those of you who live in Australia and New Zealand, you get a little adapter that you plug in, and then it works exactly in the same way as 110. The device regulates both. Now we plug it in, and that means a little power light should turn on, and that's all you need to set up the device for all your different applications. And how you use them, and how you use it for ozone, for nasal, for ear infections, I will show you in videos below.